With its sandy beaches, soaring mountains, and picturesque harbor, it's no wonder that Rio de Janeiro is known as the Marvelous City. Facing the South Atlantic coast, the second largest city in Brazil is blessed with one of the most beautiful natural settings for a metropolis in the world. But a dazzling landscape is just one of the reasons visitors flock to Rio. During carnival season, the streets fill with music and ornately costumed dancers, attracting revelers from all over the globe. At any time of year, visitors won't want to miss the top tourist attractions in Rio de Janeiro. Number 10. Barra da Tijuca Beach. This beautiful beach, which is the longest in Rio de Janeiro, boasts clean white sand and tends to be less crowded, attracting fewer tourists than Ipanema and Copacabana. Its waters are also said to be cleaner than those two more famous beaches. Barra da Tijuca attracts active beachgoers, so you'll find many kite surfers and body surfers here. The area surrounding Barra da Tijuca Beach is also the youngest in Rio, having been developed approximately 30 years ago. Number 9. Lagoa neighborhood. Lagoa is not only the most exclusive neighborhood in the affluent Zona Sul district, but it's also the third most expensive neighborhood in all of South America. It is home to a large lagoon known as the Lagoa Rodrigo de Freitas. The 4-mile path encircling the lagoon is a favorite spot for joggers and cyclists. Open-air cafes and restaurants along the shore offer stunning views of the lagoon and the beach beyond. Number 8. Maracana Stadium. Soccer is by far the most important sport in Brazil, and Maracana Stadium is one of Rio's most important landmarks. It could hold nearly 200,000 people when it opened in 1950. In modern times, the capacity has been reduced due to safety considerations and the introduction of seating for all fans. It was partially rebuilt in preparation for the 2014 World Cup and now seats 80,000 spectators, making it the largest stadium in South America. Number 7. Tijuca National Park. One of the largest urban forests in the world, Tijuca National Park covers a vast area of mostly mountainous landscape. Visitors can hike to Rio's highest peak to enjoy expansive views of Guanabara Bay and the city below. Destroyed in the early 1800s by encroaching coffee plantations, much of the forest was replanted by hand in the latter half of the century with as many as 9 million trees. Attractions include the pink Mayrink Chapel and several beautiful waterfalls. Number 6. Lapa neighborhood. Located in the downtown section of Rio, the Lapa neighborhood was once the city's red light district. Today, the area is known for its vibrant nightlife. Lined with samba and choro bars, music and dancing spill out into the streets on weekend nights. Most of the architecture dates back to the 1800s, providing a scenic backdrop to all the festivities. It's the perfect place to meet up with friends and sip caipirinhas, the national cocktail made with sugarcane liquor and lime. The famous Escadaria Celeron, a set of artistic steps, connects the Lapa and Santa Teresa neighborhoods. Number 5. Jardim Botanico. Located west of the Lagoa neighborhood, The botanical garden houses more than 8,000 species of plants. Built in the early 1800s, the garden features many mature specimens, including avenues of towering palm trees. Visitors flock to the park to view its 600 species of orchids. The garden includes several monuments, fountains, and features, such as a Japanese garden, a pond filled with water lilies, and a museum focused on environmental exhibits. Number 4. Sugarloaf Mountain. Rising 1,300 feet above the mouth of Guanabara Bay, Sugarloaf Mountain is a monolith of quartz and granite that visitors can crest via a glass-walled cable car known as the Bondeño or Teleférico. The cable car departs every 20 minutes from the base of Babylonia Hill and climbs to the top of Morro da Urca Hill. From there, visitors can take a second cable car to the mountain summit. Number 3. Ipanema. The beach made famous by the bossa nova song The Girl from Ipanema in the 1960s remains one of Rio's most popular tourist spots today. With its long, curving expanse of soft white sand and rolling waves, Ipanema consistently ranks among the world's best beaches. The beach is bordered by a well-organized grid of shops and restaurants, as well as art galleries and clubs. The beach is divided into sections called postos. Families favor the area between Posto 11 and 12, while the area near Posto 9 attracts dedicated sunbathers and artists. Number 2. Copacabana. Separated from Ipanema to the west by the surfer favorite Arpoador Beach, Copacabana has a more active vibe than its equally famous neighbor. The locals, called cariocas, always seem to have a game of soccer or volleyball in play, while vendors loudly sell their drinks and snacks. Visitors and cariocas alike love to stroll along the promenade that borders the 2.5-mile-long beach. Originally built in the 1930s, the walkway features a wave-like design laid out in black and white stones. Inland from the promenade are closely packed high-rise hotels and apartments. Number 1. Christ the Redeemer. Perched atop the 330-foot-high Corcovado Peak, the statue of Cristo Redentor stands with arms outstretched, gazing serenely over the city. Construction of the statue began in 1922, during the height of the Art Deco movement, and the concrete and soapstone statue is considered the largest Art Deco statue in the world. Most visitors take a vertical cog train to reach the base of the summit. From there, visitors once had to climb hundreds of steps to reach the top, but today elevators and escalators are available to shorten the journey.